We're going to go through your piriformis exercises now. So the piriformis muscle is a band-like muscle that stretches across between your sacrum and your hip joint. It's part of your glute musculature, and it allows us to move the hip and thigh away and up from the body. When we get pain in the piriformis muscle, it can feel like a dull, achy pain when we sit for a long time or even with prolonged walking. And sometimes you can even get pain down the leg because the sciatic nerve actually pierces through the piriformis muscle. So we want to make sure that that muscle is nice and loose and there's no tension in it to allow us to hold our adjustments better. We're going to do 4 exercises. The first one we're going to do is a seated figure 4 stretch. So you're going to sit in a chair, your feet are flat on the floor. What we're going to do is take our right leg, you're going to bring it over the left knee. Just above the knee, you're going to have your ankle placed here. We want the right foot flexed, okay? And as you're sitting up straight, you can give a little extra pressure to the knee to allow for a deeper stretch. You're going to hold this position for 30 seconds, and then you're going to repeat on the other side. If you want to make the stretch harder or deeper, you can tip your hips and bend forward with a straight back, all the way until you feel the nice stretch in that piriformis muscle. And again, you can hold here, continuing with the overpressure and the flexion of the foot. The next stretch we're going to do is a figure 4 stretch. So you're going to be lying flat on a mat on the floor. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. You're going to take your right ankle and bring it across your left knee, again on your thigh, just above the knee. You're going to keep the right foot flexed, and you're going to make sure you have a nice angle to your knee. Next thing you're going to do is take your hands and pull your left leg closer to you. The further you bring it closer, the harder it gets. You can hold this position for 30 seconds, and then you're going to repeat on the other side. You're going to perform this 3 times. Next is a seated twist stretch. You're going to have your feet straight in front of you, legs extended. Next thing you're going to do is take your right leg, bring it over the left knee so your foot is flat onto the mat and your knee is bent. Next thing you're going to do is sitting up straight. You're going to use your left arm. You're going to bring it across the right leg to give yourself a spinal twist and to have a stretch into that piriformis muscle. You're going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. You're going to repeat this on both sides, and you're going to do it 3 times. Our last stretch is a modified pigeon stretch. So sitting on the floor or on the mat, you're going to take your left leg, you're going to place it in front of you, and you're going to bend your left knee so it's a 90-degree angle. With your right leg, you're going to place it beside you, so it's also at a 90 degree. So both knees are at a 90-degree angle, your right foot pointing behind you. Next thing you're going to do is sitting up nice and tall. You're going to lean forward until you feel a stretch. Be sure not to drop your head. You want your head nice and straight. The more you lean forward, the deeper the stretch is going to be. You're going to hold this here for 30 seconds. You're going to repeat this on the other side and perform it 3 times per set.